Hello, it's Tim Lawton, and I'm talking to you from a pretty crowded College Green outside Parliament, because we're in for a pretty momentous and historic week, although frankly every week at the moment seems to be historic. I thought I'd just give you a quick rundown of what's happening this week. Today, Monday, we have a continuation of the 5-day debate we are now having on the EU withdrawal bill, and then we've got this big so-called meaningful vote on Tuesday evening. And my position on this hasn't changed, and I've done lots of podcasts on this over the last few weeks. With regret, I cannot vote for the Prime Minister's deal tomorrow, and so I shall vote against it, because I just don't think it delivers Brexit. It keeps us within the rules and regulations of the EU indefinitely and splits the United Kingdom with differential treatment for Northern Ireland and Great Britain. And for all those and more reasons, I think we can and need to do a lot better. And ultimately, at the same time, as I said before, we need to continue to plan for the possibility, not the desirable, preferable possibility, but the distinct possibility that we might not have done a deal by the 29th of March. And on that basis, we come out on World Trade Organization terms, and then we have to negotiate after that. So that's a big vote that's coming up tomorrow. After that vote, later on in the week, when we know more about what's likely to happen next, then I'll do a further podcast to update constituents. But there are other things going on in Parliament as well. So on Wednesday, we've got some important legislation around immigration and social security, about the treatment of people seeking asylum and other statuses in the UK. Then on Thursday, there are two really important debates. One of them is around mental health first aiders in schools, and that's something I've been very vociferous on for a long time. And then straight after that, there's a debate which I'm initiating on children's social care. Obviously, as the former children's minister, this is something I'm very concerned about, that we are looking properly after children, particularly in the care system, vulnerable children, safeguarding issues. And so I'm initiating a debate on that on Thursday afternoon. On Friday morning, I'm still going to be in the House of Commons rather than in the constituency first thing, because my private member's bill, which is all about extending civil partnerships to opposite-sex couples, putting mothers' names on marriage certificates, and improving the situation for parents who go through the trauma of stillbirth, that bill is starting its passage in the House of Lords. Having completed all its stages of the House of Commons, it now has to go through the House of Lords, and I'll be there to add my support to it, and hopefully it will become law in the next few weeks if it clears its stages in the House of Lords. I shall then be down in the constituency, and I've got a pretty full day, including meeting with officials in the housing department for Ada and Worthing housing, to talk about a number of local housing issues, which again is a big source of surgery cases for me. And then on Saturday, as usual, I shall be with my local councillors from Lancing and Sompting at the Lancing Country Market for our regular street surgery. So if you want to pop along to that within the queries, as usual, I'll be there from about 10 to 12 o'clock. So I'll give another of these updates next week, but in the meantime, I'll certainly post a further progress report on what's actually happened after the Brexit vote on Tuesday.